I'm Bim Hartgill, and this is my little seafood empire. It's a little stall really, but I love it. Lovely morning. Portsmouth grew from Portsea, and the people who lived there over the years, very, very tight-knit. And you would think that the younger generations, that it might have, they might not be quite so passionate, but believe me, they are. And I would say even more so, which is a good thing, Got a bit of a reputation as well. You know, oh, be careful, you're going to Portsea. But it's really not like that at all. Might have been a little bit a few years ago, but certainly not now. It's a lovely place, lovely people. If they don't like you, you know about it. But if you fit in and you're considered one of them, then they'd do anything for you. Very much look after each other down here. Here we go. Let's see the first one to call me some names. Won't take long, believe me. Right, let's I'll lock that up from right now. Oh, wrong key. I should throw that key away. That's from my dead van, but it's sentimental. Come here. That's better. That way. That's it. Yo! Morning. Good morning, sir. How are you, Arthur? Oh, it is, isn't it? As nice as it is down here, you've got to have security. It's a secret, keep everything fresh. I know that's not seafood, but in the seafood business you can't mess about. Unless you keep everything under the right conditions, nice and safely. You've got 24 hours once you've got your seafood, or defrosted seafood, you've got 24 hours. If it's not sold, it's got to be thrown away. And you can't mess about with that. If you mess about with it, you'll risk upsetting someone's stomachs or whatever. But I always stick to it, and I've been here 22 years, I haven't killed anyone yet. Right, that's it, ready to go. Look at the queues. Let's see who's here. Oh, there's more that side, look. But it literally won't take long. I'm actually known as Bim. That's all I've ever been known all my life. My proper name is Michael John Hartgill. Never been called Michael, never been called John, always known as Bim. And it's not because I'm a bimbo, it's because when I was born, back in the 50s, Jim Reeves was in the charts with a song called Bimbo. Bimbo, bimbo, what you gonna do, yo? Bimbo, bimbo, where you gonna go, yo? And my parents sang that to me when I was born, and the nickname from that stuck. And from the day I was born, I've never been known as anything other than Bim. Sell the same stuff all year round, cockles, mussels, whelks, prawns, crayfish tails. A big seller is jellied eels. People come a long way for those. I think there may be someone coming today. He lives the other side of Farnham, other side of Farnborough, in between Farnborough and London, and he comes at least once a week on a 95-mile round trip just for my jellied eels.
I come from London, and there are many fish stalls in London, but I wouldn't go to them. But not because there's nothing wrong with them, because this man, it's just something about him, man. That's not because you're here now and you're talking to me. He's a genuine, lovely man.
3 biscuits for the customers. There you go, Ben. You won't have one. You know you won't only have one. We got the lemon tarts today as well. They're just coming out. Not many places give you something free, do they? We do here. There's 3 or 4 homeless people that have been here on and off for, well, 3, 4, 5 years. They've all got various reasons for being on the streets. Some of them it's their own fault, others that, you know, families break up. And I'll do my little bit to try and help them. They can have their free teas and coffees all day, as much as they want. Yeah, buddy, help yourself. Cakes and biscuits. Yeah, go for it, mate. We don't only serve humans here. We've got loads of dogs that come here. There's a little spaniel. His name's Bailey, but we all call him Eric. Another one of the fishermen has got a big brown Labrador. He'll come up and almost jump over the counter. Would you like a bit of ham? You would, wouldn't you? Good girl. Everything started about 20 years ago. I had a friend who had a big trawler. He was a crab and lobster fisherman. He decided he would like to try and put a seafood trailer right here. Applied to the council for permission, and they put everything in his way. They really didn't want anything down here, and he got fed up after about 2 years dealing with the council and offered it to me, so I had nothing to lose. Anyway, this is the trailer that the guy wanted to put down here, and that's my original trailer that I bought off him, and that's probably the only photograph I've got of it. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. Yeah, so that's how it started with the trailer. So I was in that for 2 or 3 years, getting to know the business and how to do things. And then the council had another idea. They wanted to tidy the area up. Thank you very much. Tidy the area up a little bit. And the fishermen, who have been here for donkey's years, they own all the boats that are here. They've had a little club, fishing society, whatever. And at the time, it was quite interesting. They had a big wooden boat that had been turned upside down and a door put in one end, and that was their storeroom. So the council wanted to tidy the area up, and together with some councillors, some local councillors, some fishermen, they decided to build this building, half for the fishermen and half actually for me, for my business. I'll tell everyone that's I grow my own crab sticks. Looks a little bit like them, doesn't it? It actually worked quite well. All right, Bill. Hang on. Only for the day.
The only time you ever see me with one is when I'm...
Cheers, Bill. Thank you very much, mate.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, I'm your mate now. I've always done you a cup of tea.
I've always been our mate.
Been here a long time now. Lots have happened, lots of things have happened. Seen a lot of people come and go. A lot of new ones, a lot of old ones passed away, but it's been a lovely, lovely time here until recently. The the building was actually for my business in the beginning. On a 5-year lease. Every 5 years I simply got a new lease in the post. Basically read it, sign it, send it back. I had another 5 years lease, so there was never any indication that any of this was going to be offered to anyone else until a few weeks before Christmas. I got a very short, sharp letter from the council saying the lease was due for renewal. It would not be renewed to me. They're not negotiating, and I had to get all my equipment out and signs down by the 5th of March. Total shock. There was never any indication anything like that was going to happen. As far as I was concerned or thought, that was mine for as long as I wanted it. Because it was so close to Christmas, I didn't tell anyone. It was a big worry for me because basically if they did what they wanted to, I was out of a job. At my age, it was probably the end of my working life. No income, and they were actually taking away a business that I've built up for 20 years. And their idea was to give it to the highest bidder. So I was devastated. But I didn't want all friends and family to be worried over the Christmas, so I kept it to myself. That was a difficult time, trying to be happy and jolly. With that hanging over my head. Anyway, during that time I got advice and help from 2 MPs, 3 councillors. I had a letter sent from their office in the House of Commons pleading to the council to change their mind, and they didn't. And that was all I could do. If they couldn't change the council, that I couldn't change it. So I'd resigned myself to the fact that that was it. It was all over. There was a Facebook campaign, and some of the people that had lived here and had come to the store all their life since they were little kids, now in their 20s, they started a petition, online petition. And to cut a long story short, within less than 1 day, I had the leader of the council turn up at the kiosk and basically said, I'm sorry, I didn't know all this was going on. He said, tear the letter up, put it in the bin, I'll send you a new lease tomorrow. So 5 or 6 weeks of worry and stress, going through all the official channels, did nothing. Less than 1 day on the internet, I'm still in business. Yeah, I've got so many people to thank. There were nearly 2,000 signatures on the petition, and I cut out all the bits that were in the paper and put it on the front of the shop with a big thank you. There were so many that there's no way I'm even going to know their names, but it was brilliant. It was just overwhelming. I expected a little bit of support, but nothing like that. Just shows you what people power can do.